recognize I can't sleep. Type away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the birds tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind, in the mental, it's never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Type away at the papyrus. You admire the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the birds tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind, in the mental, it's never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Type away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the
Yeah.
What's the balance when the drums come in?
Huh?
What you got when the drums come in? Like, just to see that it's all working together.
But you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the birds tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind, in the mental, it's never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Type away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the birds tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind, in the mental, it's never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Type away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the
So that snare's got to come up a little, the clap. So it's in between what the demo was, and just a little, yeah, just got to cut a little bit more. Yeah, okay. And down. Yeah.
tweet, I let the words mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the loving partners mean mugging.
Yeah, we close.
This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird words leap. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging.
It's like level.
This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging. This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Tap away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging.
That balance with the
this is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental.
So we open the loop up so we can hear more of the song. Open. You still tweaking?
No, I'm gonna play the whole tune now.
Yeah, let's play the whole. Yeah. When you got it, you got it.
Yeah. And then we'll listen back to it on Tuesday. I'm gonna photograph this mix.
Okay. You're gonna photograph the Neve Pampos as well.
Yeah, I'll tweet the Neve and I'll tweet this.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna photograph both of them.
But we might just have it right now.
Yeah, exactly. But I like to just.
You want to be sure?
Yeah, I just want to be sure. Like, I'm staying here till Wednesday through.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
okay, cool. All right, let's run it down. And let's run it. Let's run it down and see if there's anything like with the verses and the.
Yeah. I need to do all the backings, like tighten them up.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool.
Took all the reverbs off. I've left it quite dry the tune. I think it sounds nice.
Yeah.
Raw. So
that's why when you had reverb on it last week, I wasn't really sure about it because it was like I didn't.
Right, man.
Yeah.
I came back today. I said, yeah, he's right. Just take it off, leave it dry.
Because the voice just needs to have fist and just pump.
That's right, yeah.
This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning while the bird tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind in the mental is never coincidental, it's divine.
Is that loud? Is that voice loud? Is that voice too loud? Is that alright?
You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners mean mugging. But the virus must manifest goddess. God bless the child, I wanna see progress. I show fresh fruit. You can pine for the apple, but the man must go and the rhyme must flow. This is hip hop energy. Please note the enemy.
Let's check for the. Let's check the level of the chorus now versus the verse when it comes in now. Is that lead synth loud enough? Or bright enough? It feels a bit dull.
I love to burn to the roots. Lost my pigeon, words get written. Scribbling to find my own religion.
Yeah? So you can turn them down a bit though.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely keeping them in.
Yeah? But just tuck it under. Yeah, I think if you tuck the tambourine down. But it's nice to have a little squelch.
Words scribbling to find my own religion. Vultures hover, there's bones for picking. Prima donnas caught slipping is a regular sight. Behold the vision, the meek won't inherit a thing. Ming is merciless. Now I know why the cage bird sings. It's worth the risk. The bigger the box, power corrupts. But we all return to work of art. Work. Absolute. I love.
Is that putting something on the lead synth?
It's just an EQ.
Yeah, yeah.
Right in the edit.
Yeah, I feel like that needs to be sonically. It needs to cut through. Yeah, yeah. Hold on.
Absolute. I love to burn to the roots.
I prefer this. What you got now? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Absolute. I love to burn to the roots. I lost my pigeon. Words get written. Scribbling to find my own religion.
Yeah. It's right. It's right now. You got to tuck that tambourine down a little bit though.
Behold the vision. The meek won't inherit a thing.
It needs to be there, but not scratching at you.
Lost my pigeon, words get written. Scribbling to find my own religion. Vultures hover, there's bones for picking. Prima donnas caught slipping is a regular sight. Behold the vision, the meek won't inherit a thing. Ming is merciless. Now I know why the cage bird sings. It's worth the risk. The bigger the box, power corrupts. But we all return to dust. That's a must, and you can trust. Steel drumming with that bebop jazz. Finger drumming on the table. Excuse me while I spaz. Only way up is Yaz. We don't follow the fads or the razzmatazz. Keep one eye on the sparrow, keep a jab on the path. Both feet on the ground, rest in peace, James Brown. Talk is cheap. Cinderella won't sleep to the glass slippers on both feet. Must I repeat? Work of art.
Yeah.
Work of art. Work of art.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolute. I love to burn to the roots. Work of art. Work of art.
Now.
Work of art. Absolute.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Wow, we're here, loud and clear, trying to wrestle with a constant fear. Do we deserve to persevere? Even scream from a village that we are the rare, the groove to cherish, the voice to hear. In a world where we're worse for wear, some don't even like us here or like our hair. Before we perish, let's make this clear. We are not the same, you are not prepared. Your ways are funny, rules are odd. Only really praise money, but you're quick to share God. We're not cracks in the barrel or peas in the pod. We're not having the bar.
Sorry, 1 second. You see with that, we're not. There's my high one. We're not. That tone needs to come down. It's poking out too much.
Only really praise money, but you're quick to share God. We're not cracks in the barrel.
We're not.
Rules are odd. Only really praise
just a little bit.
Yeah, I can see the gap still.
With the share God, we're not cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not cracks in the.
Just needs to come down a little. Like it was just poking a little. Peeps, my battery's gonna die in a minute. You got a charger for this? Oh, is it right here?
Is it on the iPhone?
Samsung. Oh, wicked. Right here. Alright. Oh, we get to live another day.
Share God, we're not cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not in the barrel. With the share cracks in the barrel. With the share God, we're not.
We're not. Yeah, just a touch. Like it's just the balance of it. It's the balance of that ad lib.
With the share God, we're not. We're not.
Yeah, We're not. It's supposed to be there, but not Mariah Carey levels. It's good though.
We're not.
Big up Sai in the house. We got everybody in the house.
We're not. the shed guard when I cracked in the barrel.
Yeah.
He put the shed guard when I cracked in the barrel. He put the shed guard when I cracked in the barrel.
A bit up, a bit more up.
Shed guard when I cracked in the barrel.
Just turn it down too much.
Shed guard when I cracked in the barrel. He put the shed guard when I cracked in the barrel.
Are you still nudging it?
When I cracked in the barrel. He put the shed guard when I cracked in the barrel. He put the shed guard when I cracked in.
Have you nudged it up a bit?
Prepared. Your ways are funny, rules are odd. Only really praise money, but you put the shed guard when I'm cracked in the barrel. He's in the prepared. Your ways are funny, rules are odd. Only really praise money, but you put the shed guard when I'm cracked in the barrel. He's in the pod. We're not having the bar or leave prepared. Your ways are funny, rules are odd. Only really praise money.
That vocal, does that need to come up a little? It's nice. It's good. It's nice where it is. It's there. Cool. Apologies.
It was too loud before.
Yeah, it's there. I like with the kick and the clap and the snare where they're sitting. It's not the same as the demo, but it's better.
Yeah.
It's like the demo. We needed to go back to go forward.
That's it. Man.
Yeah. I hear
I
it.
took a reference off the old mix. The original beat.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, because when I went back to that Urban Night, when I went back to, I was like, you know what? That's it. That is it. Because that's when you first played it to me. When you played it to me here, when I played with Logic. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, some magic. So it needed to be that. Come back to that. Yeah, but it's good because we went all around the houses to get to there. I'm all right with that.
I'm glad we did it that way though, because like you said, we went round
the houses. Yeah, but you checked every to check the possibilities.
Yeah. So I use a bits of the old desk mix.
Yeah.
Because some of it was really nice, and
then
obviously.
And you just tuned it in here.
Yeah, just tuned it into
so for me, the only that drop, there's that drop on the third verse where me and you was arguing about whether to bring the drums back in.
Yeah.
I still never got to hear it with the drums back in.
Okay, so wait. Third verse, yeah?
Yeah, third verse, midway about 8 bars in. Yeah.
Let's make this clear. We are not the same.
Yep.
You are not prepared. Your ways are funny, rules are odd. Only really praise money, but you put the shed guard. We're not cracked in the barrel or peas in the pod. We're not having the bar or leaving the pub. If you're not gonna save the children, don't claim to be the household that builds them. In fact, go tell it in Nebraska.
So that's where I want to don't claim to be the household that builds them. I feel like that moment there, I want to hear it with all of the beat back in. Okay. Just to see if it fits. If it doesn't fit, then I take the beat in.
If you're not gonna save the children, don't claim to be the house.
So don't let it drop. You know what I'm saying? Just there. Don't let it drop back. Yeah, even if it's just provisionally, just to see what it feels like.
If you're not gonna save
full bass as well, yeah.
Full bass.
If you're not gonna save the children, don't claim to be the household that builds them. In fact, go tell it to Nebraska.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't hear I feel the dropouts too much.
Okay.
If you're not gonna save the children, don't claim to be the household that builds them. In fact, go tell it to
Let me tell you what. This reminds you of Witness. The Fitness Roots Maneuvers tune. The classic.
Reminds you of that.
It reminds you, but not reminds you of it as in sonically, but reminds you like this might be my Witness.
I got you.
and the thing with Witness is the beat drives it.
Yeah.
So the rapping is wicked, but the beat drives it. Dum 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 dum. So there isn't too many moments. So I feel like with this one, it just needs to be that kind of
more continuous.
Yeah. No problem, Liam. Yes. Big up every time. T Unit.
Go tell it to Nebraska, the Franklin cover up, the higher up the food chain. You shut them up. Work them hot.
Because it's dropping out here. Yeah.
Work them hot. Absolute. I love to burn to the roots. Work them hot. Work them hot.
Liam, we gotta work. You know that already.
Work them hot.
All right.
I love to burn to the roots. Work them hot.
Yeah.
Work of art. Work of art. Absolute. I love to burn to the roots.
Can you-
Work of art. Work of art. Work of art. Absolute. I love to burn to
And
the
here we go.
roots.
Yeah. Look at the roads. Yeah. Look at the roads there. Yeah, that road's there. Does it?
Burn to the roots.
Actually, it's a nice.
To the roots.
All right, folks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play it from top to bottom and just thump it so you get the best idea of it from the Facebook Live perspective, because we don't want to leave you lot out. We know the process is arduous. So if you're listening in, if you're watching, this is Ty with Urban Monk, one of the UK's hidden figures, hidden geniuses, and he's featuring on that record. We hooked up about a year ago. Urban, you want to say anything to the camera? You all good?
I let the music do the talking, man.
Let the music do the more. All right, so let me do the talking for him while he's mixing. This is anyone who's seen the film One Day, the musical hip hop film. He did all the music for that, and he's one of the principal people recording and for gigs, who is doing major things with his Landlord album. Big up to him. Big up to Trenton Harris. Yeah. Are we thumping it? We thumping this one? Yeah, let's turn that mix up a little bit. Yeah. Big up Simone Moni. Alright. It's good to thump it because I just want to check the.
This is not a game, it's a calling. That's why I write furiously in the morning. While the birds tweet, I let the words leak. From the mind, in the mental, it's never coincidental, it's divine. So I recognize I can't sleep. Type away at the papyrus. You admire us, but you do not understand what the fire does. Sacrifice good loving partners, me mugging. But the virus must manifest. Goddess, God bless the child. I wanna see progress. I show fresh fruit. You can pirate the apple, but the man must go. And the rhyme must flow. This is hip-hop energy, please note the enemy. Save the pit stops for Penelope, download my melody. Shuck and jive in the shows, prosperous for the dough, but poisonous for the soul. Work of art. Work of art. Work of art. Absolute, I love to burn to the roots. Work of art. Work of art. Work of art. Absolute, I love to burn to the roots. I lost my pigeon, words get written, scribbling to find my own religion. Vultures hover, there's bones for picking. Prima donnas caught slipping is a regular sight. Behold the vision, the meat won't inherit a thing. Ming is merciless, now I know why the cage bird sings. It's worth the brisk, the bigger the bucks, power corrupts. But we all return to dust, that's a must, and you can trust. Walk with us. Steel drumming with that bebop jazz. Finger drumming on the table, excuse me while I spaz. Only way up is Yaz. We don't follow the fads or the razzmatazz. Keep one eye on the sparrow, keep a jab on the path. Both feet on the ground, rest in peace, James Brown. Talk is cheap. Cinderella won't sleep till the glass slippers on both feet. Must I repeat? Work of art.
Yeah.
Work of art.
Yeah.
Work of art.
You see how that lead is just.
Absolute.
The lead is just like.
The children don't claim to be the household that builds them. In fact, go tell it to Nebraska, the Frank
In fact,
cover up.
you can even drop out on the in fact.
Work of art.
You can even drop out on the in fact.
Work of art.
Yeah,
Work
that makes sense. There's
Absolute. I love the roots. Work of art. Absolute. I love the burn to the roots. Work of art. Work of art.
yeah.
Work of art. Absolute. I love the burn to the roots. Work of art. Work of art. Work of art.
that time we'll cut it out.
Yeah, just fade it out. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
I'm going to do one more. You know what? I'm really liking it without your backing, you know.
You like it without the backing?
Stabs, yeah.
What's the stabs? What about?
The ad-lib, you know, the backing, the ad-libs.
Oh, is that what you played it with?
No, I played it without them.
Oh, really?
That's why it sounded clean.
Okay.
I'm going to put them back in.
Yes, please.
And then have a listen.
Oh, you mean the stacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I can get them tight, make them sound nice.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Because I think I need them in there. Because I like that kind of tapestry.
Okay.
But let me hear. But if you turn them back on, let's play it again with them and see the difference and see whether it's. Yeah, cool. Let me maybe I should finish off here.